Hey, him. Somebody in the chat said I sabotage. Sabotage what? Y'all, this is your life.
That's not what happened though.
What did I sabotage? I kept it 100. We got
Nothing.
off of here. It's my fucking birthday.
Tommy changed the energy in the whole chat. I mean, the whole screen. He changed the energy.
I get it.
And Brittany
I can be
and Brittany
lenient.
B and when Brittany went to this screen, he was like, "Fuck it."
Mm-hmm.
What's
I
the
can go to the extreme.
sorry? What's the extreme measure? What
I
was it?
told
I
him to
don't.
be non-binary
Yeah,
and
non-binary.
not identify as a man because what Tommy said was from the beginning, when you're a kid and a boy and a teenager, you're
Okay.
taught to do these certain things
Yeah,
for women,
I
which
heard
is a
that part.
social construct. If
Yeah,
you don't want to apply to the social construct,
be
then you can
non-binary.
stop identifying as a man. That's what I
Okay.
said. And I
And
left it at
so
that. CJ
yeah,
made it like I
and,
interrupted.
and so in order to understand it, you're simply saying that if you don't want to um, be subject to
What
these
society
double standards, right? The double standards and the
said.
societal
Then
constructs
don't
that
identify as
all
a man.
men and women play into, then opt out by being non-binary.
Exactly.
Okay. So the
Yeah.
hyperbole is to illustrate the point.
Yeah. And the point is, you're only saying this because somebody told you this. It's not something that everything that humans are, we're taught. So the
Okay.
social construct of being a man or a woman socially
No,
is
no,
being
no.
taught to us.
No, I understand. I
Yeah.
understand that, right? That's why
So
I
that's
just
all I said.
regurgitated.
That's all I said. I dropped the
Yeah.
mic. I went on mute. CJ said I
Okay.
interrupted. I
Hold
don't
on,
know.
hold on. Slow it down. Slow it down.
Go ahead.
So now we understand that point. EBD, did you have a retort to that point?
Yeah, I spoke, and she was interrupting during that.
What did
What
you
did
say?
you
So,
say? What did you say? Retort the point again.
what I said was, like as men, we don't have the luxury of opting out of our responsibility simply by identifying that we are no longer this thing. The expectations are not just a social construct, but a biological one. There are instincts that come into play that we can't turn off as men. So identity may be an option for women simply because they wish to relegate their responsibilities as
Okay.
women, but men cannot do the same thing.
Okay.
So can I rebuttal to that? Because
Yes.
he
Go
said
ahead.
the first part, the second part, obviously he contradicts
Rebut
himself
it. Rebut
because
it. Rebut it. Go ahead.
even as a human, if men, all that yada 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 you just said that's biological, it would be the same with women. But because everybody is taught the things that we need to do and the things that we're supposed to do in society, everything about us is told to us. There's nothing about us biological except for the fact that I bleed and you bust nuts or build test sperm.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Oh,
everything about us is social construct. So
okay.
you actually can get away from the social construct if you allow, if you want to. If you say you cannot, then again, I cannot as well.
Okay.
So that's why that
No,
comment
leave it. Leave
is
it, B. Leave it right there. Leave it right there. Leave it right there. So what do you say in response to that, EBD?
I say there is no magical society where these two things have happened, where women have advocated their responsibilities as women and identify as non binary, and the men have done the same.
would you say that to the community, the alphabet community today? Or are you just saying
Yeah,
it to me?
so I'll repeat it. There is no
No, not to
community or
me. Would
wait.
you say that to
There is
them?
no
You
tribe. There is no tribe or community or historical reference you can point to of a group of women who advocate their feminine role and identify as non-binary to get away from their responsibilities, and where men have done the same.
That's not what I was talking about because what Tommy said was he was being taught how to treat woman. Woman is not your responsibility. So again, when I said thank you, Tommy, because I said it earlier, all men are simps because you guys are getting pruned and groomed to take care and look after women. That was my initial point. You can run it back if you want to because I'm very consistent.
No, I get it.
That's why I said that. So right now you're talking about responsibilities when it comes to your gender, which is still a social construct. So if you don't want to get away from the fact that everything about you was told to you and
Mm-hmm.
nothing about you is natural,
Mm-hmm.
everything you know is learned.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, then you have to Hey, your dad tell you supposed to. All right, then, hemp. I'll see you later. I don't.
Wait.
No. You know what's funny? No, hey, no. You know what's?
Let's
I'll
finish
leave.
that.
Happy birthday. I'm leaving.
Get out of here. All right, thank you. So if you
Hey.
don't understand,
No. So B, this is what I want you to do.
I'll
Condense.
finish my comment.
No, I know. Good. This is what I want too, because I think it's a good back and forth between you, BD. What I'm asking both of you guys, just condense down your rebuts just a little bit.
My fault.
What?
It's all about a social construct. Everything about a human is taught.
You
Okay.
keep saying
wanna
so.
get
You keep saying the word social as if social have guidelines overrule everything. It doesn't overrule biology.
Okay,
It doesn't.
Okay, sorry. I'm doing it. So again, I apologize to you earlier because you are the only person I interrupted. So when your dad tells you, hey, EBD, this is what you do as a man, nothing about that is biological. It's all taught because we're humans. We are a learned species.
So, what?
So
My father.
what about you do you believe is biological? Other than the fact that you produce
sex?
testosterone.
No, but besides sex,
sperm, my
right?
bad.
Besides sex, human reproduction, that's biological. No one has to really teach you that.
Really? You know how to stroke when you was a baby?
Nobody teaches you.
Do you know how to stroke when
Nobody
you were a
teaches you
baby?
sex. Nobody teaches you sex.
Wait. Time out, because this is going to get scary. You know how to stroke when you were a baby?
Stroke as in what?
In the pussy. You know how to stroke? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
no one teaches you sex.
So nobody taught you how to stroke. Nobody told you.
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no.
All right.
Nobody teaches you sex, and nobody has to tell you to protect your family, your girlfriend, your wife, your baby mama, and your kids. Nobody has to tell you that.
Didn't have to tell you that?
But nobody has to tell you that.
Wait, nobody had to tell you. Even the fact that you have a baby mama or a wife, nobody ingrained that social relationship into you.
No.
So when you grew, so again, when you
No.
were 2 years old, you said, I want a wife.
We're not talking about me at 2.
Wait, I'm asking because you're saying natural. So when you were 2, you said, Mommy, Daddy, I want a wife. Before you said, I want food.
She said protect.
What I'm talking about happens before we have a language, happens before we have agriculture, happens before we've invented fire.
So protecting women.
Hold up. What I am telling you happened before your society, your Gucci, your Louis, your internet. What I am telling you, no one has to teach a human man how to take care of these things.
So how I started my conversation with Tommy is all men are simps, because what you just said is nobody had to tell you to protect me. It's in you to do that, whether you want to or not.
Right.
Exactly my point.
And that's not social.
Whether I'm a good woman or not. Wait, EB, whatever your EBD.
Go ahead.
Because that's weed. That's sneaky. EBD. That's not weed.
No, this CBD.
Okay, sorry. So my bad. I thought, hey, a play on word. That's good. So
this is weed.
Oh, my bad. I don't do weed.
EBD.
So you're saying
CBD.
So
Right.
all I was saying was when I spoke to Tommy, all I said was it's you. All men are simps, and you just articulated that it is in you, in your biologicalness, to protect me, whether you want to or not, whether I'm a good woman or not, whether I love you or not. It's in your DNA to do it, which makes you
a simp. That's not what a simp is.
Okay. All right.
A simp
I'll let it go.
That's not what a simp is.
Okay.
A simp doesn't like your common man will protect you, not knowing you, not loving you, not whatever. Your common man will do that without having to try and sleep with you.
Which was my point, because I don't believe a simp needs to sleep with you to offer up his behavior for unworthy pussy, which is what a simp is. Okay, so we have different definitions of the word, and so I'll concede and I'll let it go.
Okay. Just so everybody's clear, like a simp is doing the most and getting nothing in return.
So if you're doing the most because it's in your DNA,
not what it's
making a point.
No. Let him finish Let him finish the point. I think here's what it is. Let me ask you a clarifying question, Brittany. If I protect my sister innately, like my son does for his sisters, he's a simp?
Yes. Go ahead. Yes.
Okay, so just protecting his sisters with no return except for protecting your sisters, it makes him a
What he
simp.
just said, because on the flip side, if you look at EBD's definition in every
Not no, not ABD. Pardon me. Let me re-ask the question.
I would never call you that unless the men said that
Well, here's
behavior
what
was
I'm. Let me ask you a question. Here's what I'm saying. I'm asking what you think. I would protect my sister no matter what. Does that make me a simp because I don't
no,
get any return on it? Okay.
no, because
Okay.
your sister would do the same for you.
Well,
Based
she
on her
doesn't.
behavior. Based on her
Okay.
behavior, she understands that her behavior is adjacent to you doing something for her. So she would make sure to not put herself in danger to protect you. That's what that relationship would do. If you understand.
Okay. So what you're saying is, let me
So I would
regurgitate the
actually
point.
make
Let
sure
me,
that I would never put my
Brittany, let me regurgitate the points, right? So you're saying because the relationship is reciprocal, essentially, by proxy of that, it's not simping
I
because
wouldn't have never called it simping ever in my whole
within her
career.
power, she would protect me, right? So she may
Exactly.
not have the physical capability, but she'll make sure she
She
don't
will have
trigger.
the behavioral
Yeah,
capability to
she
say,
would
you know
conduct
what, I'm not
herself,
going to go
or
over there where
yeah.
it's going to put
She
my
Brittany,
brothers
Brittany,
in
Brittany,
danger.
Brittany, Brittany, Brittany.
Go ahead.
Let me ask the question so we can
I was
get the
answering.
clarity. Yeah, I know. I'm just running it down, right? So essentially, like my sister will talk up for me, right? She'll make sure, like, if I needed something, she gonna be there no matter what, which makes the relationship reciprocal. So by proxy of that, I'm not a simp, right? Or you're saying she will keep herself out of harm's way because she know how I'm gonna respond, right? So she's gonna
I would
taper
have
her
never called.
behavior.
Yeah.
She's gonna taper her behavior for me, which makes it not a simp because it's
I wouldn't have
reciprocated.
never called it a simp
Yeah.
ever in my
Okay.
whole life until the
Okay.
internet called
That type
doing
of shit
something
is simp.
for a female without
Okay.
response.
So
So now
now
that's their ideology.
I got you.
Playing
Do
off of
you
that?
believe in the concept of simp at all?
No, no.
Okay. 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 Okay.
But in
Can
Okay.
I
the
say one thing?
concept of their ideology, that would make all men simp.
Can I say
Okay.
real quick?
Go ahead, CJ.
So I don't think it's innate in us to protect random women. I think we've been conditioned to do that or socialized to do that. I think it's innate
Okay.
in us to protect the women that we love or the women that we care about.
Mhm.
Um, so I do agree that protecting random women is probably simp behavior.
Okay. Which is Brittany's argument of the social construct that was created, arguably by men. You think?
Yes. By Tommy while he was
Well, hold
on
on,
the show.
CJ. Let me see what he says,
Go
Brittany,
ahead.
Do I think men
because I
created that
understand your
construct?
argument now.
I don't think
Go
I
ahead.
thought about it enough to determine if men created that
What
construct.
do you think? Men created hypergamy.
We probably did create the construct. The protecting random. No, I think women created that construct. Protect random women.
Mhm.
Ah, that's a tough one. I mean, maybe it's a man-made construct to make society run better. We protect random people. Yeah, I think it helps society run better. That's why we place law. We put laws in place.
Mhm.
You know, we want to protect each other, protect your neighbor, thy neighbor.
Yeah.
Feel me? So
Okay. So
Can I
it's
ask? Was that taught to
yeah.
you by anybody?
1 second.
was what?
So do you disagree with her premise, CJ?
Restate the premise for me one more time.
Well, you just said it. Social construct.
Oh,
We've been conditioned.
oh
Men
no,
probably
I don't
created it.
disagree. No, I don't disagree that men created that. That it's not innate for us to protect random women. I think, yeah, I agree with that part. Yeah.
But do you think men do like protect random women?
We've been socialized to do it. So yeah, we do it now. Yeah, it's been hundreds of years of conditioning us to do it.
Okay. Go ahead, EBD. What were you going to say? And then we'll get some new voices in.
I
Because if
guess.
that's the argument, break down that argument.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, at what point in society, or did we all have this meeting of we're all just gonna innately protect random women when we see them getting violated or in trouble? Like, that's what I'm saying. If it didn't always happen in the beginning as part of social and biological evolution, to protect women because we understand them to be the weaker sex against all things environmental, whether it be the weather or whether it be animals, whether it be cold, starvation, famine. Like our job is to protect women as a species. It was never about just the one I like. It's about, more than one. We have encounters with more than one woman. Therefore, our responsibilities span just as much and as far. I've never been
So
able
you
to.
disagree?
I've never been able to comfortably walk by and see a woman, whatever, struggling with a man, and comfortably either turn my head, get in the car, drive away. No, I've always had to make a decision on whether or not I'm gonna get my black ass in there and interfere.
Can that not be conditioned? Can you not be socialized to believe that?
No one taught me that.
Society
No.
taught you this. Society, you've been seeing it
No,
over
no,
and
no,
over
no,
again.
no. Society didn't teach me that.
Didn't teach me that. No
How?
no
If you see
school,
this on
no
TV,
father, no mother taught me when you see something like
No.
in plain
they say,
view,
oh,
no one teaches you that. That's what I'm
they
saying.
teach you that no woman should ever be hit. They say protect all women. They say, what are you, women, like, what are y'all talking about? They
Yeah,
say if a
they
woman
add
hit you, you
that.
should never
They
hit her
add
back.
that stuff. They add that stuff, but like just seeing something. No,
I'm
That,
not
that,
with
I
that.
no.
Yes,
want to
you've already been conditioned, gentlemen. Have you 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, you seen a random girl? They used to rock
yeah.
women. You
Well,
think
here,
like what are y'all talking? Go ahead, sorry.
well, I think, well, just let's. So here's what we want. Let's consider EBD's argument. I I would agree that I think it's more innate than we're giving it credit for. Oftentimes, when you see anything that can't defend itself, it incites a feeling in you, i.e., children, right? If you see anything happening to a child, I don't think anybody had to teach you that that's innately wrong and you should defend said child because the child can't defend itself. That feels, and I'm saying feels, right? Because we're having a conversation that seems like men would just do that without somebody having to
Yes.
tell them to do
Wait,
so.
so you don't think it was a time when we didn't do that back in the cavemen, like in
I don't think it
under the
was a
cavemen?
time that men didn't do that. Yes, and it's speculation, right, CJ? But we're just trying to think through it in terms of the both arguments on both sides.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all. Go ahead, Brittany. You can rebut. I got
I don't
trigger.
want a rebuttal. I just have a question.
Okay.
Then would it be a human thing and not just man and woman?
It's a human thing. However, we're talking about the men in this specific example because that's what's in question. The men, how men respond. So I agree, but we're talking about men right now. That's all.
So men would have to have a conversation with other men when they see men doing the thing that they claim is innate in the regular world, that now you're saying it's supposed to be done. We've been doing it from the beginning. However, I'm a simp now because I'm doing it for her, which is somebody you claim is not worthy to get this behavior.
Yeah.
That's
So what it is men.
continue.
So your argument, it may ring true, but it doesn't negate EBD's argument. So men are being characterized in a negative way for doing what they naturally do anyway.
By men.
By men.
There you go. That's my point. It's by men.
Yeah, I understand the point.
Okay.
But I think what we're doing is
That was
we're
the
bringing it all together like the logics. You know what I mean?
And that's why when CBD says, or sorry, EBD says that I went to the extreme with the be non-binary is because now you can take that pressure off of you
Because you're
from
not
the
a man.
construct. And then when he says I was interrupted, whatever. But that's why I went to that extreme, because everything both of them, CJ and E, just said is all taught, or EBD is claiming it's innate. So even if it's innate, then that means
Oh, we understand. We understand your argument. We understand it. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most.